Hello and welcome back to another Cooking with Scourzy. Today we're going to be trying our hand at a cheesecake. So I've got all my ingredients set out and ready, I hope. First things first, we need to melt some butter. So I'm just going to melt that together because this is going to form our base, our buttery biscuit base. And then we are going to add in the 1 tablespoon of golden caster sugar and 140 grams of digestive biscuits. Okay, and that will make the base. And then we're going to bake that for 10 minutes in my pre-lined dish. And then whilst that's baking, we will start work on the filling. It's just going to be a normal sort of vanilla cheesecake with a hint of lemon. Well, I think it's a hint of lemon. It says it in the recipe, but it's just a vanilla New York cheesecake, so who knows. It's melting nice and quickly, which is good. Yeah, it's not a massively complicated recipe, this, but it is time consuming. It takes a good like 3-4 hours to bake through and things like that. So you do have to be patient with it. But that's fine. I've got time to kill. I didn't have plans or anything, so. But yeah, so this should be pretty straightforward up until then, until it all goes absolutely peak tong, and yeah, it becomes an absolute nightmare. So that's melting nice and quick. I hope I've got enough butter in here. You also need 3 eggs and an egg yolk, which I've got all prepared here, which is good. You needed literally 3 tablespoons of flour, which I was lacking, hence why I had the flour purchased the other day. But this does mean I can now actually maybe even attempt to make bread from scratch, or no, that you need strong bread flour for that. I don't have that. I could make some type of bread, I'm sure, with like self-raising things. I'll have to have a look at that. See if I can make some like focaccia bread or something like that. But I can definitely do like muffins and actual proper cakes with that. So I'm going to try next week or something, some angel cake. Can't do too much cake in a row, otherwise I won't be able to leave the flat. I won't be able to fit through the doorways. So. Got to sort of pace myself with it a little bit. Right, that's all melted, which is good. So now we go in with the caster sugar, in with the breadcrumbs, which that is not a breadcrumb, that's half a biscuit. You know what, I put an extra biscuit in there anyway, so it doesn't matter too much about that. All of that into there, and that will make our base, buttery biscuit base. Literally just stir that all together. Not spilling too much on the sides, and that has formed a nice sort of, for lack of a better word, moist sort of bottom. Not a soggy bottom, just a moist bottom. Right, there we go. So, what I'm going to do is we're simply going to just take that now, put it into our tin. We're just going to pat that down across the tin. It doesn't need to be a thick layer, it just has to be sort of thinnish, just enough to cover the base, which I'm 2 minds whether that's actually going to be anywhere near enough, but I'm sure it will work out fine. Just need to evenly spread it out. Right, so I'm just going to go with the hands here. I think they are washed. got my sink of soapy hot water, so it's all good. Right. Press that down firmly. There we go. So now I've preheated the oven, which again did start making some horribly weird whirring noises because I haven't got round to fixing it again. But it's fine, it's doing the job. It still heats up, it still cooks. So that now goes in for 10 minutes into there. In fact, what I'm going to do, because this has proven to be a right nightmare recently, with the settings. I'm just going to move it all down the shelf. There we go. So, Alexa, set timer 9 minutes. Alexa, set timer 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Finally, there we go. Right, so that's all on. That's literally all the base set. So whilst I'm now waiting for that, I can start making my filling. So, do that. I've got 900 grams of cream cheese. Now, that there is a heart attack in a bowl. So this whole thing is going to be quite fattening. And it did say use a mixer with a spatula attachment, which I don't have, I've just got a whisk. So I'm just going to use my hands for this and make it into, it says, a smooth sort of paste-like thing. So, there we go. I think it's just a matter of combining all of the cream cheese together, scooping it down from the sides. Right, so it says for about 2 minutes, so we'll keep going, and then we just need to gradually add the caster sugar. Pinch of salt, okay, that's fine. So, right, I think that's good enough. I'm just going to gradually add some of this caster sugar. So that's about a quarter of it. Sugar. Yeah. Should have got a bigger bowl for this, but this is my largest bowl, so. Added. It's quite a firm mixture at the moment, but it should, once you add the eggs and everything like that, it becomes a bit more easy to mould and manipulate. Okay, last bit of caster sugar, done. And I'm going to run out of space washing up here because this does create a fair chunk of washing up, unfortunately. Okay. So that's in. So now I put my 3 tablespoons of flour, just plain flour in, a pinch of salt. There we go. That'll do. And I keep doing that. I keep just stirring that in. This does get quite messy. Like, this is probably one of the messier things that I've cooked. It's sort of going all over my arm and all over the work surface. So now I'll get a spoon. I can just scrape that off. Yeah, because now I'm going to need my electric whisk because things are about to get loud. So just scrape all of that off into there. Keep this spatula at 2 hands so I can scrape down the sides and everything. Use my little rest there. Now, I don't need the blender anymore, I've already used that. I am going to need this bad boy. As good as they can get. So now, we're going to add our lemon juice and extract and zest. Sorry, not extract. We're going to add our vanilla, which is 1.5 tablespoons. So that's about that. If not, it's just going to be very strong vanilla flavouring. I'm going to whisk that together before I add the eggs. Let's start that off. So this is about to get loud. I apologise profusely. I hope you can still hear okay. It's probably worth turning your volume down. Okay. So I whisk that in, so I'm just going to add the eggs. Do I add them all at once? Yeah. Cool. You can see that one's gone over the side. Trying to avoid getting any shell in this as well. That's another one. Third one, and then an additional egg yolk, it says, as well, which at first I thought it was yolking, but turns out it wasn't. Right, so that's all in. There's my cloth. Just wipe up all that unused egg. Right. Sides some of this mixture. Yeah, sorry, this is a loud recipe as well. Alexa, stop timer. Let's see how the base is getting on. Right, that needs to cool. So that's just going to cool now for however long. So once this filling is prepared, I can just leave it and then wait to add it to that. I'm just going to add a tiny bit more vanilla because I don't think there's that much that actually went in. It does say 1.5 tablespoons, so. Now it says you get your sour cream and just stir that in. Oh no. Oh no, you whisk that. That's fine. Don't overbeat it. So, just gonna get all of that in. And then just do a little bit. I've made a right mess in this kitchen. Right, but oh well, I'll clean it up afterwards when I'm done. So, I think we are now pretty much ready to go. So I need to reduce the oven temperature down to... Oh no, that stays at 180, but I'll do that for 10 minutes. And then I'll reduce it down to 90 degrees and cook it for 45 minutes more, but then leave it in the oven for 2 hours. Yeah. So I just need to wait for that to cool. That's all ready to go, so that'll then go in. So I'll come back in about 10-15 minutes when that's cooled. Right, so that's now all cooled. So I'm just gonna give that a quick another stir. And then we can literally now just go through the process of pouring this straight on top. Ooh. Spatula. Still plenty in here. Oops. There we go. So, just going to give that a gentle couple of taps, and that goes in the oven now for quite a while. So it's going to go on, go on for 10 minutes at 190, 200, sorry, and then it will go down to 90 degrees for another 40 minutes and then just rest in the oven for 2 hours. Right. Alexa, set timer 10 minutes. Alexa, set timer 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Thank you. I don't know why she doesn't listen the first time. Right. So I will see you probably in about 3 hours. Right, so we are back. Cleaned everything up because it's been about 2.5 hours now. I've had to bake it for a little bit longer, I realised. So yeah, it's pretty much done. So I'm just going to grab it out the oven now and see how we're looking. Should have a slight wiggle to it apparently. Which, yeah, to be fair, that's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, that is looking pretty darn good. So that is going to now apparently refrigerate for 8 hours. 8 hours I need to refrigerate that for. I mean, it does look pretty darn good, just from the top. It's definitely come out all right. Thought I'd combine this with a bit of the daily vlog as well. So yeah, just before I refrigerate that. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying safe. Yeah, so not much has happened really today apart from the long slog of cooking this cheesecake. Played a few games earlier with a friend of mine. Played a bit Satisfactory. Probably the most mathematical based game. We literally spent probably about half an hour just doing some calculations and everything to try and optimize how we were going to be doing things. It's basically build a factory. It sounds really boring, but it's actually very addictive. So yeah, I did that for a few hours. Probably going to watch a few more of the Marvel films today because I'm working my way slowly through those. I'm on to the first Avengers film at the moment, so I've watched Iron Man 1, 2, Thor and Captain America. So I'll probably watch Avengers a bit later on, maybe even watch Iron Man 3 as well, which is the one afterwards. Yeah, got a bit of work to do as well in preparation for tomorrow. I've got a few videos to make for the kids to help them through some of the work that I'm going to be setting. So yeah, it's pretty good looking day. Yeah, and then tomorrow back to the daily grind, which should be nice. Oh, I think I've got a Zoom quiz actually later as well. I think with a few of the uni peeps again. Although I need to check that's still on because I haven't heard anything about that. But anyway, over to our favourite feature of the day, Joke of the Day. Hello and welcome back to Joke of the Day. So back onto the lol jokes for maths teachers. So if the number 666 is evil, is 25.8069758 the root of all evil? If you hadn't guessed that, that is actually the square root of 666. Yeah, so what I'll do is that cheesecake, I'll show you the end result tomorrow in my vlog. In the meantime though, stay safe and I will see you on the other side. Bye!